G'day everyone, welcome to another episode of What's New in EDU, where we bring you all the latest innovations and announcements in education technology. This month we're exploring the importance of student well-being and the role that social and emotional skills play in supporting this. Now, schools have long recognised the critical nature of emotional well-being, but often it's been seen as a response to an event or an incident. Now, a growing body of research is challenging us to consider well-being as an enabler for all learning, and one requiring a systemic approach. When I sat down with Joanne McEachin, founder and CEO of the Learner First, for our webinar series, Teaching Happiness, she said it best.
We've underestimated the value of well-being. I think, to me, we've put that as a secondary piece in education. We've looked at that as maybe an output or an outcome. Really, if we look at it, the way I consider it is actually that needs to be our foundation.
And according to our recent study, Emotion and Cognition in the Age of AI, teachers around the world couldn't agree more. In partnership with the Economist Intelligence Unit, we surveyed more than 760 educators across 15 countries, finding that 80% of respondents agreed well-being is critical for academic and employment success. However, only 53% said their school system had a formal policy around fostering it. We know that when social and emotional skills are embedded as valued learning, it's most effective. We just released a new Skype in the Classroom activity plan with a specific focus on empathy, which you can download at this link. You can also check out our Teaching Happiness webinar series, download our Emotion and Cognition in the Age of AI report, or grab and share the infographic. And don't worry, all these links will be available in the description below. Every day I'm inspired by the educators working hard to build deep relationships with their students. And it's not just about feeling good. Evidence shows that authentic relationships are key to establishing well-being. This is the idea behind our Microsoft Education Exchange E2 event, which just had its 5th annual meetup in Paris earlier this month. For those of you unfamiliar, E2 is our global event, bringing together educators from around the world to collaborate and learn from one another. Basically, a week-long celebration of changemakers in education.
And certainly what we've got to do across the world is celebrate the role teachers play in our world.
And if you couldn't attend E2, don't worry. We streamed daily Who's New in EDU, highlighting educators from around the world, as well as the keynotes. It's at the link here. We also kicked off our Changemaker campaign, recognising the educators doing inspiring work in their communities. Our first Changemaker is Kerry Killian, and we had the pleasure of surprising her in front of the entire educator community.
As a community, we are very caring for each other. When Kerry actually shared her story about how her library was washed down, and what was really amazing was this community, it just cares so much.
While you're here this week in Paris, Microsoft employees are going to be trucking new books to your library.
We're looking for more changemakers just like Kerry, so if you know one or are one, nominate at aka.ms/ShareYourStory.
The rise of hate speech.
Apocalyptic impacts of climate change.
Chaos in Nairobi.
This is not a time to be silent. And our voice is a vehicle. It's about changing a mindset. They are the difference between what is and what could be. Teach them thoughts need not be confined to words, nor words to pages, and watch them go from talking about change to becoming changes. It's about how finding a voice can feel like finding a home. It's worth it to teach and empower every student to raise their own.
Before I go, I want to talk about product updates that help students improve cognitive skills, as well as new features that foster classroom inclusivity. First up, we have Math Assistant. Teachers now have the ability to turn Math Assistant on and off with a switch inside OneNote. Keeping it on gives students extra assistance with math homework, whereas turning it off is great for testing skills and progress. Go check out our You Can series for a step-by-step rundown. Second, speaking of math, Minecraft Education Edition released a new math curriculum for 3rd and 4th graders that aligns to Common Core standards. Featuring worksheets, rubrics, lesson plans, and downloadable worlds, Minecraft is a great way for students to build critical cognitive skills like problem solving and computational thinking in a fun, immersive way. Now today is Earth Day, happy Earth Day, and Skype in the Classroom is celebrating throughout the month of April. Captivate your students' imaginations and empower them to care for our planet. Make sure you explore our collection of Earth Day related lessons and register for free today. Oh, and on top of it all, they've got a pretty cool new collection of Skype emoticons. Go grab them. Additionally, our Hacking STEM portfolio has you covered with ready-to-use lesson plans on earth science, environmental science, chemistry and physical science. These lessons include hands-on, cross-curriculum activities like monitoring water quality from a local waterway, measuring ocean depths to map the ocean floor, and designing a windmill to generate electrical power. They teach the 21st century technical skills like electrical, mechanical and software engineering and data science. We're super pumped to be on this journey with all of you. Without your insights, we couldn't build technology to help every student on the planet to achieve more. For all of the information and resources mentioned here, make sure to go and check out the links below, and we're going to see you next time.